Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela. I'm so glad you could join me. In today's video, I honestly have a transparency confession for you. I have a haul. A little itty bitty tiny haul. I was out today with my children. So, okay. I don't know that anybody's gonna care about this. However, so I have 3 boys, a 4th on the way right now. Well, they're all under 5 years old right now, so they're not far in age. So I'm definitely utilizing hand-me-downs for the younger 2 of the 3 right now. Well, I still have to purchase things for the oldest one, and honestly, what I like to do is I like to scope out the clearance racks every time they do like a season change, and I honestly buy a size up for like the next coming season. I try not to go much further than just the next size, but I buy the next size up, I come home, put it in a tote, store it in our basement, so that way when it comes time, I don't have to go out and pay full price for all the clothes that they're gonna need, because that's just insane, because full price for clothes is wild. Just wild, okay? Especially when you can get things for like way more than half price on a relatively regular basis. So all of that to be said to say, that's what I'm doing right now, especially because they are in that like transitioning, everything's on clearance stage in like every store. So I'm on the hunt for my oldest's next size up for clothes. So I also had to pick up groceries from Walmart, and I had to do an online return at Walmart. So I guess we'll start with Walmart. When I okay, my story time with this story time. Okay, so the Physicians Formula Diamond Bronzer, whatever, Diamond Dust Bronzer, whatever it was, I posted a short of it. It came broken from Target, so I just refunded it. The shade was too orange for me because I'm super pale, so I have to be very careful about my bronzers because they don't all work for me. Like the lightest ones sometimes don't, and that was the case with this one. So I was like, okay, just refund me and I'll just toss this broken pan. So that was what I did. Well, I had to order my vitamins from Walmart. From Walmart. I ordered them online. And while I was doing that, I checked to see if they had the darker one for that bronzer because I was just curious and I just really wanted it to work. So I placed that order. That one showed up broken from Walmart. So, however, I tried it because it had a big crack in the pan just like the first one. Well, I used it and it worked way better on me than the lightest shade did. So since that time, I've been on the hunt for that one specifically without having to buy it online, which has not been successful, if we're being fair, because Walmart did not have it. However, all that to be said to say, I had to return that one because it was an online purchase. The only option they gave me to get a refund was to return it in store. So I hauled all my kids in store and I returned it, and then I walked around. We grabbed a few clearance shirts and I smelled all the new Homeworks candles they have there in store, and I just checked everything out. And then we went on to Bath & Body Works because Bath & Body Works is next door. Okay, so that's just how we're going to do things. So I had a 20% off coupon in my app. It was not in my app. In my email, not in my app. It did not come in my app at all at any point. It was in just my email, but it was a 20% off coupon. So the premise of the sale is a $14.95 candle sale also. So with the 20% off coupon, that made them $11.96 a piece, and I can stomach that. That's like not a big deal. I, however, was not really into any of the candles they have out for springtime, which isn't a problem because I'm on such a low buy. However, I did see 2 online that I knew I kind of would want to pick up if I were doing this. I also, tomorrow's the 8th, the 7th, I think the 8th, and they're having a mini sale. Well, they're allegedly having a mini sale. That being said to say, I really wanted the sweet carrot cake in the fine fragrance mist just for posterity, because like I wanted it, because we've always wanted that in body care, and I want to smell it and I want to own it, and I want it, okay? So all along when they announced this sale, the candle sale, and I looked at the candles that I wanted, because there was only 2 candles that I wanted to get, and I was like, well, I'll just wait till the mini sale and we're just going to do it all at once. I actually had surfed online and I had picked up a pop-up coupon that came through, a 15% off pop-up coupon. That was before I got the 20% off coupon in my email. However, I still have that if I wanted to do anything, but I really think I'm trying to make myself pass on this sweet carrot cake in the fine fragrance mist. I just, as much as I want it, I was like, okay, am I going to actually use it though, or do I just want it to want it? Because I want it, because that's just what I do, is I want it. So while I was out and about, I just decided I was just going to go pick up these candles, not do an online order, not have to worry about it, because it says my stores don't have the sweet carrot cake in the fine fragrance mist. So, yeah, that was a lot of words to say. These are the 2 candles I picked up. First one is Paris Cafe in this year's packaging. I mean, it's kind of, you probably can't tell, but it's like textured. And there's actually glitter in it randomly. Sparkly gold dots. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. The lid's also a gold. Oh, I love Paris Cafe. Okay, the notes. Rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, and vanilla creme. I have last year's in my collection, which is perfectly fine because I love Paris Cafe. I love it, and I'm going to want to burn it soon. So, yeah. Now the Paris Cafe into my collection, so I don't feel bad burning my other one. So the second final candle I picked up, final thing I picked up in general from Bath & Body Works today, is a candle that I burned last year and didn't pick up a second one of in the future, and I don't know why I didn't, but it's this hummingbird tea cake. Again, in this year's packaging, obviously. Pineapple cake batter, cinnamon spice, and toasted pecans. The lid is this cool textured effect one. I don't know what to call it. This smells so good. I burned this last springtime and I loved it. I was like, this is fantastic. And I even told myself that if there was another really good sale in the future and I saw it in store, or perhaps I saw it for 75% or even 50% at SAS. However, I did not in any of those cases. So it was just like a one hitter for me last year because I was only able to get it one time before I didn't see it in my store anymore. So there's that. It's also why I picked this one up. Packaging is okay. There's hummingbirds and ladybugs going all around it. And aside the hummingbird, okay, I get it. The hummingbird. But like the tea cake, they could have done something like edible with it. But oh, I'm so happy to have this in my collection again. Okay. So yeah, $11.96 for those 2 candles a piece, which means I spent $25.36 out the door on that. That was that on that. I also was talking to there was 2 girls on the floor working there at the time at my closest store, and I'm a regular at that one, as shameful as it is to say, so I like know the employees and stuff. The one was one I've seen for well over a year now, and the other one was like brand new that was checking me out, okay? And the other girl was just kind of like casually talking about candles, and the new girl was just like, oh, I have 6 crates full of candles. And I just like smiled. And the other girl was like, oh my gosh, I am so jealous. I love when people are like, oh, I have this many candles. It's like so many candles. I wish I had that many candles. And she was just like, I only have like 1 crate full. And I was looking around at stuff, and I just kind of like rolled my eyes to myself, and I was like, I'm not gonna get specific about how many candles I have. And the girl just kind of like looked at me and smiled and laughed. She was just like one of the girls with the big closets full of candles, and I was like, something like that. I have one of those metal shelf rack things. I have 2 of those. And she was just like, oh really? I was like, yeah. So, and like, but like, I don't talk to them about the fact that I film videos, because like I don't talk to people about that in general, not in like real life. But, I mean, maybe I should, but, like, I also, yeah, low-key felt a little embarrassed because the one girl was like, I have 6 crates full. And I was like, okay, don't look at me. Don't judge me. Okay, and moving on. After Bath & Body Works, again, I'm on that hunt for the freaking Physicians Formula bronzer. I know my Meyer didn't have it. So I figured Ulta was right in the same plaza as Bath & Body Works and Walmart. So I figured we'd run into Ulta real quick. And, you know, I didn't find that. I just didn't find it. And honestly, I didn't find anything in Ulta that I wanted. The mini brands thing was really cool. The little mini makeup things. Honestly, I bought one at one point in time. I don't need to buy any more. So I didn't buy anything from Ulta. We just came back out. Okay, and then from there, I went to Target. Okay. I checked out the maternity clothes they had there, and they just didn't really have that stellar of a selection on hand. So I just kind of passed on that. They did have one shirt for my middle boy because he gets all the hand-me-downs, but occasionally I buy him new things if I see him because he gets so many hand-me-downs. So pick that up for him. We went on our way. I went over to Kohls, okay, because I wanted to check the maternity clothes there. And obviously the clearance section of clothes. They didn't have any good clearance at Target that I wanted, but yeah, at Kohls. I also checked at the Sephora they have inside that Kohls just to see what bronzers they had. And, you know, I'm not willing to try a high-end product if I don't know that it's going to work out for me. And like I said, I'm incredibly pasty pale. I got, like, uncooked chicken skin. So, like, I have to be pretty particular about what I buy. And I just hate spending $45 on something that I'm not going to end up wearing and having to return or something like that. So we're just going to stick. I already have bronzers from Hourglass that I love. Like, that is the brand that usually I go to. But, like, they didn't have Hourglass in the Kohls and Sephora, or in the Sephora and Kohls. So we just looked around and then we moved on to the maternity clothes. I found this shirt. It still has some of the sticky tape on it from the size sticker, which was annoying. We're not going to talk about that. I honestly got it in the next size up because your girl's only like 20-ish weeks pregnant right now. So like I'm only going to keep getting bigger. And I picked up a couple t-shirt or tank tops. And then I moved on to the kids section of things. And I found a bunch of pants. I didn't find any shirts that were on clearance, but I found a bunch of pants. And that was what he needed also. So we are accumulating what we need. We are working through what we need to do. And you know what? I didn't buy extra things that I didn't need. I didn't buy another bronzer, even though I really wanted it. I have now officially successfully returned and had a refund on both of those that I had attempted to buy. So I'm just going to call it. I'm just going to be done with it. And I'm just going to use the ones that I have. Because I don't need a new one. I wanted it. I just wanted it. Okay, I just wanted it. Okay, yeah, like I said, I am doing my very best to convince myself that I don't need to pay to buy that sweet carrot cake in the Fine Fragrance Mist. If my store doesn't have it, I'm not going to buy it online. I'm just not going to do it. Sorry, but I'm not going to do it. Sorry, not sorry, but yeah. Hopefully I'm successful with this. But yeah, this is a super short haul. This is just kind of rambly, me talking about what I've picked up today. We were out just doing things, but it's okay. I am going to get out of here, though. Thank you so much for watching me talk about the candles that I picked up from Bath & Body Works and talk about the other places that I went to and things I bought from that and my trials and tribulations with that freaking Physicians Formula bronzer. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. Until next time.